This medium, cinema, speaks to us through images. We have to create images. That images communicate our intentions to the viewer. But images by themselves are very concrete. They express only the physicality of the situation. You have to bring in elements which lifts the concrete images from its banal representative mode to a kind of a mode wherein it gets universalized by making these images as a metaphor.
मेरा पहचान हुआ क्या?
नारायण नारायण.
तेरे घर के सामने
There are 25 lakhs of people with cancer in India, and that's a huge attraction for the industry. The suffering that you or I may have to go through tomorrow, because the industry will want to make profit out of my disease and out of my suffering. And if they can make more profit out of my suffering, they are more successful.
Especially in the last 4 or 5 years in our country, because there is a sudden spurt in the number of cancer centers, and in order to sustain themselves, and it is a competitive market, it's like any other business enterprise.
It's not that a person is dying, so the quality of life has to deteriorate. Primary thing that is there is your love.
So I wasn't prepared for what I had to go through, because it took me 16 years then to make 2 feature films at G and Bhosle. I got off at Dadar station. If somebody met me then and said, "Bhai, teri pehli film release hogi 2020 mein," I would have gone back to Calcutta.
I think driven by kind of a mad passion. If they were not, I think they would give up very early in their career.
That compulsion that I did not have resources was a blessing in disguise. It actually enabled me to learn all the areas of filmmaking. It's not that I wanted to, but I was forced to.
Between you and me, I make films for myself because there is something which I need to express, there is something which I need to get out.
I mean, there are many ways people do it. Some people write blogs, novels. I like the idea of making something for 120, 130 minutes, and then a viewer should then carry my thoughts.
If you ask me what is the difference between an independent film and a commercial film, I will say it's the difference between creating and manufacturing. Commercial films or industry films are manufactured.
I think it was very well said by Churchill that first you shape the building and then the building shapes you. I have no hesitation in calling this is a classical architecture. You know, it is almost like Bhairavi or singing over hundreds of years, and you are finding new interpretations every day.
Ladies and gentlemen, please await with bated breath the next big sensation. Writer, director, actor, and cinematographer, Gaurav Sen Gupta.
फिल्म है लाइफ इन मेटाफर्स अ पोर्ट्रेट ऑफ गिरीश कसरावली। निर्माता रियलिज्म फिल्म पुरस्कार प्राप्त करेंगी उषा श्रीवास्तव। आपको रजत कमल प्रदान किया जा रहा है। फिल्म के निर्देशक हैं श्री ओपी श्रीवास्तव। आपको भी रजत कमल से सम्मानित किया जा रहा है।
लाइफ इन मेटाफर्स is a portrait of Girish Kasaravalli, philosophical images of life and beyond.
फिल्म के निर्देशक समुजल कश्यप।